Alright, what's going on, Gospel YouTuber? It's your boy Ray J coming at you another Basement Boy Productions from the fifth flow. About to do a theory-based lesson. Theory with application, whatever you want to call it, on triplets. On just working on doing triplets, or again, how did I delete the video because of this error? And I made the exact same error in language. Not 3/4. Not triplets. It can be defined as triplets, but actually learning to play in 3/4 time signature, and all that is your standard time signature is 4/4, which means every measure or every bar, like you hear like 12 bars, every bar there's 4 notes to be played. Okay, but when you talk about 3/4, that means every bar 3 notes get played. Okay, and I say triplet because triplet, that's 3 notes. That's how I remember it. But technically, it's different, even though it could be the same. So I'm just give you a little exercise that you could do that will help you work on that 3/4 time. Because if you never played it, it can sound kind of off. So like, let's look at the meter. So if I was to do 4/4 time or 4/4 time, that means it's 4 hits or 4 beats per measure. So you got it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you got 2 down beats and you got 2 up beats. But when you talk 3/4, since the first beat is always the down beat, no matter what measure, it will go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So you only get 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you get 2 down beats and only 1 up beat. And then a down beat follows a down beat when you start on the 1. So you end on a down beat and you start on the down beat, versus 4/4 where you end on the up beat and you start on the down beat again. It's basically 4/4 is even and 3/4 is odd, because the 3 makes it that's an odd number. So I'm going to play along with my metronome, because this is kind of where I first developed the whistle name, and I will just give you what I'm doing. Okay, so here we go. And the 1 is distinctful, so I'm gonna let you know where the 1 comes in. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1. The high clap is the 1. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. All right. 1, 2, 3. Again. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. All right, and I'm gonna do it coming down. 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. All right, so you see what I did? That's 3/4. Because 4/4 would have been 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So forth and so on. But when you're doing 3/4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And it's still 4/4 time. And like I said, this will help you with your soloing. More importantly, this will help you with your, feeling time, getting a better understanding of, timing as it relates to, different songs that you want to play and how you want to play a song, and also the licks you're going to do. So the exercise I did was simple. I just went down the major, up and down the major scale. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 octave. Then you got octave, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All I did was 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 6, 7 octave. Alright? So the number that you is in this again is 3. So you do 1, 2, 3. And you just walking it up. You're going to start on the 1. Then after you get to that last triplet or that last 3, you just go up 2. Then to the 3. Then you start on the 4. Then start on the 5. So forth and so on. So it's 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 6, 7, 1. Then you do octave, 7, 6, 7, 6, 5, 6, 5, 4, 5, 4, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 2, 1. Because it's a triplet, we want to end on a 1. You hit the octave. So technically that's like a 4/4. It'd be 1, 2, 3, 1. And that's ended on a 1. Just when I got down 1. Okay? So I think I said it as easy as I could about the exercise I was doing. 1, 2, 3. The middle number always goes next. So 1, 2, 3 was the middle number 2. But I think that's making it difficult. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. Hopscotch. Okay? So let's do that again. And like I said, when we get down to 5, 6, 7, 6, 7, 1, and you just end it on the top note, okay? Or you could just keep going back, so it'd be 6, 7, 1, 1, 7, 6, and you get consistent. But just for starting off, you just end it, okay? And if it's the metronome is too fast for you, you know, you can download a metronome on your phone or whatever, and they got free metronomes like on YouTube in different websites. And just slow it down. Like I practice a lot faster than this one, but does that make me better than you? No. So I thought this was a nice appropriate speed. So this is the exercise. Then I'm going to have another exercise that will kind of give you some context with this to understand, okay, what are the benefits of practicing 3/4 time as it pertains to my playing. So let's go with the metronome again. Remember, before I even practice, I try to lock the 1 in my head. And I watched the bass video on Victor Wooten about timekeeping, and I would say check that out too, because he's a beast. He says the way he trains himself, he listens to the metronome, then he goes out the room, go do something, then he says he tries to come back on enter the room the exact time the 1 is played. I'm like, huh? So that's crazy. I forget, it's like timekeeping or time signature with Victor Wooten. You know, that helped me a lot too. So that man is a beast. So we're going to do it again. Remember, listen for the 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1. Just play it a while. You know, listen to how the 1 sounds. 1, 2, 3. Triplet, 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 1 pulet, trip 2 lit, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Alright. And this time I will say out the notes of the progression and not 1, 2, 3, so that won't confuse you. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 6, 7, 1, 1. Let's go down. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 7, 6, 7, 6, 5, 6, 5, 4, 5, 4, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 2, 1. Okay. All right. So that is the exercise. Now, once you get comfortable doing that, just switch it. We're going to switch it to 4/4 timing, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. Just so you can see of how you can apply practicing with 3/4 can help you in 4/4. Because if you could play 3/4 in like 5/7, that odd number where there's a double downbeat, where the downbeat happens twice, you coming somewhere. So we're gonna switch it to, you know, I'm saying, 4/4, and the BPMs or beat per minute is at 90 for both 3/4 and 4/4. Okay, so here we go. 1, 2, 3. Let us just marinate because we just came out of snowstorm and now we getting ready for like 80 degrees and sunny. You gotta change your clothes for 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm gonna show you I'm gonna play the exercise. Then I'm gonna show you. Okay, so all I did was understood that when I play 4/4, I have just a little extra time, or that extra one gives me a lot more room to work with, or even space. And that's another thing that you could incorporate. Like when you practice 3/4, like you be like, yo, I'm really pressed for time right now. I gotta hurry up. But when you switch it to 4/4, you like, yo, relax. Today's feeling good. You know, I'm gonna relax a bit. I can speed it if I choose, but I really don't have to. But if I do speed, they be like, yo, you going fast. But nah, I just come from 3/4 timing. It's like living in the city and going to the suburbs. That's how you can maybe equate it. So all I was doing is a double on the 1. Okay, that's like that's an 8th note, 1. So it's like 1. And those are triplets too. That's the same exact thing I was doing. Alright? But it's just this time, to keep it with the groove, because you're getting that extra hit, you just sped it up a bit. But and again, the BPM is still set at 90. It's just that extra beat. I would say it speeds everything up. Yeah. So and that's all triplets. Triplet, 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 triplet. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3. And that's the same exact thing we was doing. It just felt slower because the time, well, it was slower because it's 1, 2, 3. And I really hope I'm not confusing y'all, because I'd be pissed. Whoa, 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 whoa. So when we go back, 3, 4. Now let's go to 3/4. 2, 3. You see, the tempo never changed. It's just you not getting that extra beat. And you really couldn't do that. 1, 2, 3. 1. So basically, the difference I did with that was that I couldn't do an extra one. So I was like, I came off it a lot faster because I didn't have that extra 4 beat. So I was like, same thing. 1. I didn't do, I just, I skipped 2, 3, 4. I only did 2 versions of the triplet on the, when I was doing 3/4, compared to 3 version of the triplet when I was doing 4/4. So when you're doing 3/4 time, you don't have as much time to do the stuff that you do that you could on 3/4. But the good thing is, if you practice with 3/4, that you, being in the rush, you can get things more crisp. So when you actually, in reality, play most songs are in 4/4, that crispness will carry over, and they be like, "Yo, that was nasty," and you probably be doing like, "Oh, I still got time." So, but for real, I hope I wasn't confusing at all, and I'm going to watch this. So if you don't get this lesson, that means because I deleted it because I wasn't clear. And if I do think I was clear and I, post it, please, if anything was confusing, let me know. Don't dislike the video. Like the video, because I took out like 20 minutes to try to help, because I like to try to help. And just leave a comment and be like, could you explain this? And again, the BPM that we was practicing on was 90 for 3/4 and 4/4. Okay? So hopefully you like it. Appreciate, again, all the comments, whether it be negative, ambiguous, or positive. I just thank everybody for commenting and subscribing and liking my videos. It means a lot. I don't take it for granted. I don't count it to have apprehended, but this one thing I do. You know what I'm saying? So this your boy Ray J. Over and out.